I was not drunk. I didn't steal your shit. You are a retarded bitch. Okay, do you understand that? You are a crazy retarded bitch. You are so lucky your father even stays with you. I would have kicked you to the side of the road a long time ago. I would have kicked you out of the RV. You go live in a fucking box. You should leave.
Me for a hand job after you beg me for a hand job.
Yeah, okay, great.
Plus, you shit talked him on stream after. Oh, her dad said the N-word. Their RV was dirty. He's an asshole. I don't like him.
He stole a soda.
He stole a soda. They have bugs in their car outside at a campsite. It was raining. They asked me to help them set up a picnic table.
Grace isn't reading it, so I have.
You can treat the woman's dad like a piece of filth and still get to bang her at the end of the day. I think it's so funny how sad most dads are in America. Most dads in America are scum of the earth. A lot of them just head out.
No, this is such an incel thing to say. I'm not going there to have sex with him. I said that on stream. I'm not going to have sex
whatever.
with him.
Right, exactly.
Grace, if I were to, it's just laughable because
what do they call it? Deny.
If I ever flew a woman out and put her up in a hotel room, what do you think I would be? What do you think the reason would be for that?
If you're a streamer, to make streams. If you're a scumbag, to have sex.
Well, let's say Adam doesn't feel like you're putting out, let's just say, emotionally like he wants. Didn't he say, like, I will get my dad to... The last time he threatened to destroy your career because you wanted him to return a $200 piece of electrical equipment that he stole.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just seems like...
If he freaks out, chat will be on my side. They'll pay for my flight back.
Maybe.
Definitely. I think for sure.
We'll see. We've got a lot of anger. I wouldn't be alone with him in a hotel room.
Grace, do you find it acceptable the way he treated your dad?
No, I don't. And the way he treated me, he was rude to me too.
You're still going out halfway across the country to see him.
Yep, for content. Not because I think he's a great person, for content.
Why not insist on doing content outside of the hotel room?
That's fine. I don't have a problem as long as my stream is on with it being wherever. I don't really care.
Me personally, I wouldn't put myself alone in a room with someone who's committed a crime against me and hasn't apologized and hope that chat's going to save me. That seems pretty crazy. How hard would it be to...
He's such a baller. He was able to actually get the dad out of the way. He got the dad out of the way, and now he's going to be alone with the daughter.
And he was drunk for most of the time. He wasn't even sober either.
God, that's the lowest.
It might be divine intervention. This actually might be God's hand doing what maybe, God wanted this to happen.
Some people could learn from life. Other people, school of hard knocks. For women, that often involves, some rough situations that they then claim to be victims of, even though they're
what are you guys theorizing is going to happen? He's going to rape me? I mean, come on.
Well, he is walking a 10-incher, so we don't know. It's possible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to have sex with him, and he's not going to rape me.
Why not? He doesn't care about his own life. Why wouldn't he?
Because I I just don't think he would do that. I don't think he's ever raped somebody. I don't think he's gonna start now.
Someone who's literally willing
He's
to kill
self-destructive,
themselves.
not others. Destructive of others.
Oh yeah, he didn't threaten me.
He threatened you, but he didn't even show up. He's a pussy in that regard. He didn't even show up.
Well, it's your call. I wouldn't make content. I would not be in a room alone with him. Me personally.
Okay.
Well, you have to make content. Like, then what's the reason
I
you
do
go?
think
You
he's
have
gay.
to make content.
I do think he's gay, and I think he's a coward. I mean, a pussy, but you know.
You
I
should have
think
fucked.
Darius-
You should have fucked him up, Ben, when you had a chance. But now you missed it.
I think Darius would have been.
He did pussy moves like running away.
Okay.
I think Darius would have been a worse choice because I was with Darius alone. I wasn't in touch with his parents. I didn't have any contact with his family. He wasn't paying for shit.
You don't think Darius would pull something?
He tried to pull something.
wasn't
but
really
he was
alone
much
with
more aggressive. Yeah, he was. He was alone.
Well, not in the bed, not in the hotel room.
Yeah, he was. He just went to sleep.
I think he had a douche there.
No, the second night we went back to the hotel. He just went to sleep. He didn't try anything.
Well, if Darius gets in the right frame of mind, he's willing to commit crimes, including violent crimes. I don't know why he would be such a flower around you.
Are you saying that because he's half black, Ben? Is this a race thing?
No, because he literally clocked someone,
Oh, go on.
a random Asian who was waiting in line for burritos or something.
Grace, please remind D-Dog that he was mad that you weren't nice to him and gave him a hand job.
Disregard that chatter. Disregard.
You got a hand job from Grace, D-Dog? Nice.
I just think about it like if I was a
Not like
dad,
he deserved one.
if I was in Ben's position, like if I was in Ben's position, I would have raised an entirely different daughter if it was me. But I think Ben got unlucky, got with Courtney. Maybe he didn't know her good enough before he.
No, I didn't know her at all. I had her all wrong, just like Grace says I have her all wrong. She's a criminal.
But putting your dad in this position to be so demasculated, like Ben is, he is demasculated. He is feminized. He is. And this is what. Yeah,
Tucked by a criminal.
With a 10-incher, though, you have to add that because you have to give him some.
Was he
credence.
cocked when
I'd say I'd
was
give
he
it about
cocked
a 1 in a million chance that he has a penis so enormous that he requires a Magnum condom.
Were you cucked with Darius?
Oh, you humiliate me all the time, of course. You allow me to be humiliated all the time by little F slurs. You haven't noticed that?
his daughter's about to be taken for a ride.
I don't really think that's true. I told Adam he was actually.
Right, I have it
a piece of
wrong.
shit.
I have it wrong. You get
I
it
don't
right.
think that's
You get it right. So
His daughter's
that's why I'm not going to talk anymore.
Thorp's
Out.
daughter
You
is
guys
going.
think that's true? When people treat my dad like
19
shit,
minutes.
I don't stand up for him. You don't think so?
Ben Thorp, your daughter is going to go be with Adam now, and his dad's going to pay for it.
Absolutely. Pay for the abortion, too.
I don't think I tolerated Adam being rude to you, except when, it was a bit. I told him he was an asshole. I said I was going to call the cops on him. I got the money from his dad for what he stole.
Those are all lies. I mean, now those aren't lies, but that is generally a lie.
Told Darius he was a prick. Go fuck himself.
A loyal daughter would never have behaved like you.
Well, Ben, there's a reason why God gave his son, not his daughter, to the world, right? I did. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason for that.
Those. But they can say, like, well, sometimes I'm nice. True. Grace's mother can say, like, hey, I didn't abort your kids. I didn't murder your kids. I'm a wonderful. That's her basic claim now. Is yeah, sure, it's not perfect, but they're alive. Thank you very much.
This is what happens to beta men that have daughters. You know, you went 22 years of Grace, and now you're just passing her off to this guy to go be with.
Ben, if you would have punched him when you had a chance, this would have never happened. That's what I'm saying, Ben. You missed a chance by not punching him in the face. Now look what happened.
Punching him, and how do you think that's going to play out?
He would have knocked down the woken. No, he would have woken up a couple hours later.
I'm going to go to jail. He's going to claim to be a victim. Blah, blah,
no, no one's going to call the cops for getting punched in the face.
You know who could have punched him in the face?
Who?
With impunity?
Grace?
Yeah. Kicking in the balls. Definitely a kick in the balls. No, the cops aren't going to care about that.
Would you have liked for Grace to kick him in the balls?
Good point, Cedar. She gets no credit for her performance with the cops multiple times. The RV stream to go fuck themselves. No, I'm not loyal.
The RV stream?
Yeah, in the RV park. I didn't stand up to them. Didn't try to defend you. I didn't go to court the next day.
No, I believe so. And your mother worked hard at the restaurant. She changed diapers.
No, but it's not about my mom. I'm just saying, you said I wasn't loyal. I'm saying
Yeah, you're not. You're not?
I think that's some bullshit. I saved your life.
That's true, but it doesn't mean you're loyal.
She saved your life, Ben? I didn't see this video. How did she save your life? Like, she gave you...
yeah, because I was going to die from exhaustion from her mother. She had gotten me to a point where... You ever see that movie, I don't know, one of those Lord of the Rings movies where they got the spider has got the little hobbit?
Yeah, I watch Lord of the Rings all the time. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That was my situation with their mother.
She tried to poison you?
I wasn't going to break out. She had like 8,000 layers of that goop around me.
Well, so. I can tell you, I'll say this. If I was a dad and I had a daughter...
It was incidental that I got freed from that. She was angry at the mother.
Okay, yes, you had to get free from Courtney. Can I say, if I was a dad, let's say I'm a dad and I have a daughter, there is no way in hell I would ever give up my daughter to some disrespectful person or guy. You know, like...
You have a daughter who's an adult?
Yeah, no, still. I don't believe in that whole thing about adult. That whole thing about an adult that's a fake thing. That's made up.
Hang on a second. By that logic, he shouldn't have let me get in the car with you because you told me you loved me and asked to put your hand on my thigh and later complained that I didn't give you a hand job. So by your logic, he shouldn't have delivered me to you and let me get in your car because you were disrespectful, weren't you?
True.
Weren't you?
How was I disrespectful to you ever once when we hung out? I was so respectful.
You crossed so many lines. You said you were in love with me. As soon as the stream turned off, you asked me to put your hand on my thigh when the stream turned off. And then later you said, she should have given me a hand job. That's all utterly disrespectful and way worse than anything Adam's done.
That's true.
So by your logic, he shouldn't let me talk to you or see you, or you shouldn't let me get in your car.
First of all, I never disrespected Ben. I didn't ever disrespect Ben, but
you were very rude, nigga. You were very rude.
No, you said if you had a daughter, you said if you had a daughter, and someone like you approached her at Target and said, "Can I buy you lingerie?" Then said, "Can I have you change into the lingerie with me in the fitting room?"
Did I ever say I was gonna sock your dad in the jaw? You stupid bitch.
No, you didn't.
Hey, stupid bitch. Oh, I didn't say that, did I? Huh? You fucking retarded hoe? Okay, great. So shut the fuck up.
You made moves on me and Adam didn't. So it's kind of even Steven, honestly.
I barely made any moves, you stupid bitch. I was so respectful to you. I asked you before I did anything with you. Motherfucker, you want to talk about disrespect? Grace, I did not disrespect you at all. I was such a gentleman and so kind to you. If you want to talk about
no.
Okay, whatever. I don't give a. I really don't give a fuck.
Ask if you can put your hand on my thigh is not respectful. It's
if I was a dad and the guy said he's going to sock me in the face, and then you're going to go hand your daughter off to him. Good luck. Fuck that. That would never happen.
You. What are you from the 1950s?
Thank you, Damius, for the 3 subs. I appreciate it.
Ben is
You're
no wonder he feels.
You're a creep. Adam's an asshole.
Sure.
Okay, I met up with you. I'm gonna meet up with Adam.
I'm not a creep, you fucking idiot. I don't care who you meet up with. I'm just saying, from my perspective, if I was a dad, this would never happen.
Even Grok said you're kind of a creep, honestly.
Ben, shut the fuck up. I'm not a creep.
Wouldn't you summarize Grok as saying like, nigga, that's kind of creepy? I'm just saying. I'm saying
if I was a dad, this would never happen to me.
Adam may have been an F-slur about the bike rack, but at least he gave it a shot. You wouldn't even put a fucking picnic table together. You are pathetic.
Grace,
apply your own logic to yourself.
Grace,
with his parent.
I don't give a fuck. If you want to go get with him, I don't care. For me, it's fine. I don't care who you get with. I think you're a gross, nasty bitch. Truthfully.
No. This virtue signaling about like, how could you let your daughter go with this guy when my dad let me get in the car with you and you're on the same level?
That's fine.
It works.
So
apply yourself. You're not a virtue signaler.
I was very respectful to you guys. I was not drunk. I didn't steal your shit. You are a retarded bitch. Okay, do you understand that? You are a crazy, retarded bitch. You are so lucky your father even stays with you. I would have kicked you to the side of the road a long time ago. I would have kicked you out of the RV. You go live in a fucking box. You should leave.
For a hand job after you beg me for a hand job.
Yeah, okay, great.
Plus, you shit talked him on stream after. Oh, her dad said the N-word. Their RV was dirty. He's an asshole. I don't like him.
He stole a soda.
He stole a soda. They have bugs in their car outside at a campsite. It was raining. They asked me to help them set up a picnic table.
Why do you complain about Adam stealing your power bank? Yeah, I complain that you're fucking thieves. Okay, sorry. I'll just let the thieves go.
I'll complain about both of you. He sucked in some ways. You sucked in a lot of ways too.
All right, whatever, Grace. It's fine if you want to. If you think that's okay.
He said he'd meet up with us and then walked out. You said you'd collab with me, and then you never showed. I mean, what are we talking about here?
But don't you ideally want to be with a man that respects your father?
Yes. He doesn't, and neither do you.
And neither do you.
And neither do I.
It's not about me, though. Who cares about me?
Well, you're obviously implying, okay, if you say right now, yeah, Adam had some flaws, but so did I, then I'll let it go. But
why would you want to be with a man who respects your father when you don't respect your father? How would that make any sense?
Ben, you really didn't think I respected you when we met up?
I think it was a mix.
I felt like I was perfectly respectful. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing gambling, doing that degenerate stuff.
You were smoking weed. Pretty similar.
You were doing a lot of complaining.
Yeah. You were.
Remember the food wasn't good enough. The spam.
Oh, I'm sorry. I complained that you guys stole shit. You sucked down spam.
We didn't have enough towels. We didn't have
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, you weren't like, you didn't do anything near being criminal, but you were just kind of whiny.
Did I steal your stuff? He's got your daughter and he's got your power bank, you stupid old piece of shit, father. You fucking idiot.
Oh, is this you being respectful? You know who you sound like right now, Dalmatian? Adam. You know who you sound like? Adam.
That's me. Get the self-love. See it for self-love.
Yeah, that's what Adam said too.
$8 minutes, Grace. You have me to the terminal or what?
No, because it just said terminals. It's gonna take you to it's Terminal E.
You got everything packed up?
Yeah.
So you're not going to do the thing where you apologize over text now frantically, right?
No. I'll do it on stream. Speaking of streaming,
You did what you did. You know what I mean? Live it through. Don't start saying like I'm a victim of myself.
Okay.
You had all day today. And you still stick to it, right? I have you wrong. What? The only problem is that you're looking at me as being your mother. She does have you wrong. I'm not your mother, but you'll never see it that way. I fucking despise your mother. She's crazy criminal. Be locked up. But you insist that I'm like her. I tell you 2 + 2 = 4, you assume it. I'm saying a crazy mother.
I think that I'm probably wrong, but I think this is a good experiment. I think that I'm probably
so don't go
wrong,
back on it and say like, oh no, okay. Get it now.
Okay. I'm gonna end this stream and pick it up on my phone. I'll be right back.